Hi, my name is Erkan Kokas. I'm with the International Business Center at the Broad College of Business at Michigan State University. Like the other cyber programs, we have many initiatives, projects, events, and activities to support international business education across the nation and support US businesses during their global expansion. Today, I'm going to highlight only 3 of our programs. The first program I would like to mention is the Michigan Export Growth Program. This program was created to support the small to medium-sized companies in the state of Michigan during their global expansion. Finding the markets with the highest market potential requires a lot of resources, market research, and investment. But the small to medium-sized companies find it difficult to complete these reports, and investigation, due diligence, and research. Therefore, we connect the university resources with these companies and provide them pro bono market research reports, customized international market research reports before they plan their expansions to global markets. For this program, we utilize our students to be able to provide them an experiential learning opportunity while they learn about these international markets and certain industries in those markets. They also work with companies during these projects, and they learn about communication, market research, writing about reports, and then working with corporate professionals. They learn about different industries and companies, countries, their cultures, their types of doing business in those countries. And overall, it becomes an amazing experience for these company students. Roughly, we employ 20 to 25 students every year for this project, and we try to provide 20 reports to 20 companies. These companies are selected by our partners in the state. They work with these companies on a daily basis and visit them. When they see a potential with a new company or an existing small to medium-sized company, they refer the company to us. We meet with the company, the students. They learn about the business, the needs of the company when it comes to global expansion, and then start working on their market research. Overall, this has been a great experience, just like I said to the students. Many of them like to use it in their resumes. A lot of them mention the program and their experience in these projects in their interviews with the companies. Another program I would like to mention, well, I should have said website or a resource, is a website that we created years ago with our partners here in Michigan. The website's address is exportmi.org. And it was developed to provide a resource portal for the small to medium-sized companies or for all the companies in Michigan, where they can find relevant information that they can use during their global expansion. The program was initiated by our partner here in Michigan Economic Development Corporation. And the idea was to come up with some information that would be helpful these companies while they are creating their export plans, while they are looking for service providers to work with, and while they are looking for events to train themselves. So the website has 4 main sections. The first one is the target markets and industries section. That section highlights the top 10 export or trade partners of Michigan. That section is updated once or twice a year, and we give the information of the top trade partners of the state and also provide links to our international business portal, Global Edge, for those trade partner country websites for the companies to find more information and gather more research on those countries. The Export Service Directory is a service directory where service providers within the state of Michigan can submit their information to, and they are listed after we approve them. They are listed there as service providers. We have many sections under that section. you can find, or the companies can find, service providers for logistics, international law, or supply chain, or many other fields that are supporting the export efforts of the Michigan companies in the state. The event calendar is a consolidated calendar, combines all the events from all trade partners, institutions, organizations within the state or happen in the state, and then list them for anybody to register for them and to participate. And the online export tools section is a section where we list the online tools available in the state for exporters or who plan to export, the resource centers, the people that they can reach to. In addition to this section, this year is planned, and it's going to be a section that is going to highlight the free online market research resources for anybody who is interested in doing a customized international market research for a certain industry or a product based on their needs. This section will highlight and categorize all the requirements of a market research report. So anybody who is visiting that site or section would be able to see the resources that they can use to find potential distributors, potential customers, find information on certain industries, their market size and trends, and government initiatives in those industries in these countries, trade statistics, resources, and many more. Most likely that section will become alive in about a year and will be again available publicly, because this website is a free, publicly available website to anybody who is interested in finding in export-related resources. The third program I would like to mention is the International Trade and Development Internship Program. We know that some of our partners and others in other states who are working with companies, universities, have similar programs. And the idea has always been, bringing the companies together with the students who are looking for internships. While the students are interested in international business, they would like to also work on jobs in their internships about international business where they can gain more experiences. The companies also are looking for students who have at least some information or idea about what international business entails to, what exports means, what are some of the basics of exporting a product to another country, what are some certain things that an intern needs to know about, say things along the lines of culture, the differences of doing business, the differences of government regulations, or the requirements of the different governments, the associated taxes and the supply chain and the logistics and shipping part of it. So there are a lot that needs to be understood. So the idea with this internship program was to identify a set of companies who are looking for interns who understand export and international business, at least to a certain point. But these companies are also in need of additional funds and support because they are small to medium-sized companies. And bringing them together with these students who are looking for internships in the international business and exports field. So what we do is we identify these companies with our partners here, again, MEDC, Michigan Economic Development Corporation, with their help. And then MEDC provides funds for these companies to find these students. At the same time, we announce the internship openings to all students across the state, not only Michigan State University students, but all university college students across the state, and accept applications. After reviewing, we create a pool of potential interns for these companies. And then based on the student backgrounds and the corporate needs, we bring them together with interviews. So the companies, each company meets with a couple of students, or as many as they like. They pick from the pool and then meet with these students to decide which of the students would best fit their needs. Once they place an offer to that student and the student accepts it, the idea is, these are paid internships. So MEDC pays half of the hourly fee or the pay of the student, and the other half is covered by the company. So the company is subsidized here by 50% by MEDC. And as MSU CIBER, our role is to provide training to these students and the companies as well. We meet with the companies to explain them how a successful internship should look like. What is the corporate's or company's role and responsibilities to offer a welcoming and efficient and effective internship program to these students. We train them about ideas about managing their interns, using their time in the most productive way, and reporting ways and all that. Now, we also meet with students in cohorts and then teach them the basics of international business, doing business in international markets, the basics of exports. In addition to that, we also teach the students how to conduct a basic customized international market research. So those students, when they start working with these companies, often they need to do some level of market research for these companies that they intern with. They need to understand the resources that they can use and how they can utilize those resources. Some of those resources are through their university libraries or through their universities. Those are paid subscriptions that cannot be used for profit purposes. Therefore, those students need to understand what are some things that they can share with these companies that are resourced from their university resources, and what are some things that they cannot share with these companies. So there is a lot of training that we have at the beginning of the program. Throughout the program, we meet with the companies and these students regularly to answer questions, to cover either other topics. We bring in guest speakers, experts in different fields of exports, and this program goes roughly for about 6 months, maybe even more than that, including all the planning and execution. And in the years 2021 and 22, we had 8 companies matched with 8 students. And it was an overall success because all the corporates that hired interns were happy with the results, and they were able to gain a lot of steps and progress in their global expansion plans. And the students, they said that they learned a lot during these trainings and internships altogether. So overall, it was a great experience for both of the parties. MSU-CIBER's impact on Michigan economy has, in our opinion, always been great. In 2021, we provided export assistance to 107 companies altogether. And these companies are all the companies that used our Michigan Export Growth Program, participated to the export tech programs that we provided market research for, or attended to our trainings, our other events, companies that we did other projects for. So every company we provided some level of export assistance. We count them. These 107 companies created an estimated 57 million in export sales in 2021. And we based this number on the survey results of our partners, based mostly on Michigan Economic Development Corporation. These 107 companies entered 105 different countries in 1 year. When you sum up all the market entries that they did in those 12 months, they entered a total of 698 international markets to sell their products. And it's a huge success. The state of Michigan estimates that for every $210,000 of export sales, one job is created in the state. Therefore, with the 57 million estimated export sales, we believe that an estimated 271 new jobs were created in the state in 2011 with our support. So we are very happy with these results, and we hope to continue working with the businesses in Michigan, with students, with other instructors, researchers, and our partners. Thank you and have a good day.